Alright, we should be back. Yep, we're back. Hey, Kev. Oh. Ooh. Level 10? What time is it? Whitetail time. Can I really put my Nightbot in timeout?
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny. I find that hilarious. Alright, well, it's whitetail time. Just about. This guy's a level 10. Let's go. Looking for the hotspot maps. Whitetail. 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 There we go. Okay. We're back. Buck, I am not on your map. I could be. I can come back to your map. I didn't see it up, so I didn't join it. Somebody else possibly joined, which is fine. Rancho. Yo Mama 2008. I don't know why I wasn't able to harvest anything. Yes, Bryson. We did get a dime really early on. Not a big one, a 201. But 201 diamond bighorn. Desert bighorn. I'm in, Buck. We're good. You know what? I could honestly just ride the four-wheeler all the way there. Let's do it. We're back, folks. Yep, one diamond desert bighorn, 201. Van, tell us about your hunting story.
Okay.
Fill us in.
So, I went out Sunday morning, took my condiment stand, tested out, and and I made some breakfast. I made some sausage, eggs, and bacon. Ate that up. Talked to my dad for a little bit. Went back out in the evening time. I got there about noon. 1, noon, somewhere around in there. And I get it in a different spot, and I get up this tree. There's a big wide open acorn flat in front of me and like a ridge to my right, and it dropped down right behind me, and there's another ridge on my behind me that dropped down in it. So I sit there about 4 o'clock, and at one point I was like, I'm gonna go like climb down for a second and go, because I'm like right next to where my camera was. I'm gonna go check my camera, and I turn around and there's a buck coming through like me, a little one, but not the one I was looking for. But it was cool. I tried to get him to come back, and I grunted at him. He went on his way, and I sit there and I'm like, I tried to yesterday, but I didn't have enough service. And I look down into this bottom, and I see a doe. Well, there was 2 of them, and I didn't realize it. And they came up to that flat, and they fed in front of me for like 45 minutes. And I could have like shot one of them easily. And for some reason, I just kind of watched them and let them go by. Never did smell me or see me or nothing. They just moseyed along, feeding in front of me for like an hour. We sat there, watched them. I was gonna shoot one, but I was gonna shoot the little one. If it was a doe, I had a pair of binoculars with me, and I got a good look at it, and it was a little button buck. I got to watch a yearling buck and a doe feed in front of me for like 45 minutes. It was pretty cool.
That's awesome.
Really good at. I should have stayed longer, but I got hungry. So as soon as I got home, I ate. And I was gonna hop on and join the stream last night, and I crashed hard.
I completely understand. I stayed up a lot later than I probably should have last night.
That's how it was that one night. I was up till midnight, then I got up at 4 a.m.
Oh no.
And got everything together, drove out there, climbed up a tree in the darkness, not knowing what the fuck I'm doing hardly. I only got like 10 feet off the ground, because the tree wasn't very climbable. Like there was a big knot like 12 feet up, and I got about as high as I could get. And then in the evening time was way better. I got like 20 feet up in it.
Dang, that's really cool.
Yeah. My binoculars and stuff that we had my vape, my phone. Bought a Coke and a bag of jerky. And sat there and was hoping I'd see the big one, but I didn't.
That's alright. Somebody it was southeast Iowa, and then there was another one out in western Iowa. In southeast Iowa, somebody had a melanistic doe walk through their trail cam.
That's cool.
And then out in western Iowa, somebody had an elk on their trail cams. Now, I did some digging, and it turns out elk are protected in Iowa.
Yep.
I'm not sure what kind of elk it was, in all honesty.
Probably a Rocky.
I don't know.
Or a subspecies of Rocky. There's a couple different.
I think it's a subspecies of Rocky. Because there's some that are out in Nebraska, and they call them, like, eastern elk or...
Eastern elk. That's what like we have.
Gotcha.
Let's see, want a pipe elk store? I know they got elk up there in Pennsylvania.
That they do?
Yeah.
They do have elk up here.
Yeah. Pickle's talking about an old boy in Iowa having one on camera.
There's been a couple this year. There was a frickin' moose that was spotted in Nebraska, and then a couple months later it was spotted in Kansas.
It went viral. Yeah, it went viral.
Like, it was walking in a town in Nebraska, and then it was spotted off a gravel road in a field in Kansas.
In Kansas, yeah.
That's
and they got it on video and everything.
Oh my god, I don't know what I'd do if I saw an elk of
Well,
Bucks, got elk in Tennessee too. I could imagine. You're kind of up in the mountains.
Yeah, that's
Smoky
what
Mountains.
Caitlin was talking about that one time.
Putz, you got
Going
part of
out.
the Smoky Mountains up by you, don't you?
They're Appalachian Mountains.
Okay,
God, this guy's fucking.
Blue
gotcha.
Ridge,
West
something to
Virginia,
that.
the Shenandoah River.
Okay, there's my mic.
Can y'all hear Putz in the chat?
They should be able to.
Sweet.
It's been a little bit.
Shoot, I spooked him, didn't I?
Damn, that's a huge level 3.
Dude, the level 3 I just got was a monster. It scored gold.
I'm talking about pronghorn.
You should have seen
What
the
level
level
is it?
3 I just got. It was huge. No.
Let's see this pronghorn.
Here.
Goes up to 103.
Ooh, that is a big one.
You guys should be coming through mine also.
Hello, hello, hello.
Lagging.
Well, I spooked all them.
At that time.
Dang it. It looks like there is just one more spot to check, and that is
Oh,
coast. Which I don't really want to check.
What are we hunting?
Desert Bighorn.
Desert Bighorn.
New one. They look so good. I got a diamond earlier. Not a big one, but he was a guaranteed diamond, and he scored pretty low, 201. His bottom estimate was 199. I shot twice, and E-Man said that the hitbox on the water on Rancho is quite big. I was squatted down shooting across the water at him, and it just 2 shots never connected. So I stood up and got him. That's okay.
How many you got for your, or allowed on your map?
Oh, thing again.
Just.
Oh, there he is. He's crashing hard though, looks like.
You think so too?
Hey. You were lagging bad on your stream.
Yeah, I saw that. It said that you cannot chat with another player due to a network issue. But it looks like we're doing fine now. We'll give it a chance. 2 hours seems to be the sweet spot.
Lagging the whole map.
Don't forget to go hit the like button again.
Oh, what's up, Dan? You know, Pickle has a channel. I'm just being backup for him.
In case this fails, we can go to Putz's channel. I need to make Nightbot commands for all that.
I don't even have that. I mean, I got Nightbot, but I'll try to say that 3 times fast.
Nightbot, Nightbot, Nightbot. I thought you said Nutbot.
Nightbot butt.
Nightbot. Nutbot.
Nightbot.
That's just fun to say. Alright. You got any over here? Doesn't look like it. It could be back in this cove here. Oh, this is where Phoenix found that melanistic on Saturday. He was checking the coast for him, and he found a melanistic down on the coast.
Lucky butthole.
Moody found a piebald and botched it because she shot it in the forehead, and her reaction was, "Ew, it's piebald. Ew, it looks mangy. Ew."
It's ugly.
Literally, it's ugly.
They don't
Ew.
look that bad.
Oh, yeah, mama, I'm not in the... I need to find a different map, dude. I'm not even in the map. That ain't gonna work.
I got one up.
Okay.
Just tell me what time I need to set it at.
25 o'clock.
25 o'clock. That's 1.
No, stop. Putz, Tommy Bird. You got a private one up, Putz?
It is friends.
Okay.
Oh, I'm not online.
It doesn't matter anyway. I can't join him.
I gotta move something so I can
Excuse
read
me for 1
chat.
minute, folks. I am going to go grab another beverage.
What's up, Mr. Jacob? Oh, it's going, Jacob. What's up, Ruth? So you're saying like, what is it? Para teacher or
I think he went to go get something to drink.
no? I understand that, but what's the full word? Or the technical term, I should say.
The technical term for what?
Being a teacher's aide, or what you were talking about earlier with working with special ed
Oh, yeah.
kids.
Being a
Para
paraprofessional.
what?
Paraprof...
Paraprofessional? That's
Mm-hmm.
the whole word?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So some people just call it a para.
All right.
A paraprofessional is an individual who works under the supervision of a licensed teacher to support student learning and classroom activities. There are several types of paraeducators, such as special ed, language, and behavioral support paraprofessionals.
Well, Jacob says he has one of those. Had one of those when he was going through school.
Nice. I didn't. I didn't ever had one. I didn't ever had one. Special education, disabilities, language, people who so with my group, I have a lot of immigrants. That's just because they're all on a specialized grant. It's just a low income grant. That's all it is. Set the time to 1200, if you would please.
1,200 coming up.
Language. So a lot of them struggle to speak English. They might know English. But it's mostly yep. That's it. Hey, King Crab. But it's mostly I'll say Middle Eastern families. You know, they come over here a couple years ago to have children and to give their children a better upbringing than what they have back home. Um, I've really only got two that don't understand us. The other ones, they're fine. Desert Bighorn, King Crab, I got a diamond right at the beginning of the first stream. We had to reboot because we were having some connectivity issues. But we're back. That last map was we got pretty well searched.
I have no idea where to look for these things at, so.
They're on the right side of the map. They look really good. I like them. But anyway, behavioral support paraprofessionals say a child gets angered easily and is susceptible to throwing items, toys, supplies in the classroom. That's what a behavioral support para will do. We had a kid at the beginning of last school year. He was with us all summer, and then he was going to start the school year with us too. Well, he broke his leg the day before school started. He went down the slide with Grandma, I think, and they just went down wrong, and I'll have to, they still bring him in because he's in a different classroom in the building now. But I'll have to ask Mom what part of his leg it was. I think it was down by his, I want to say it was down by his shin. I don't think it was part of his femur. So, because he struggled to walk naturally, because his whole leg was in a cast, we always had an extra person in there just to help him get around, because we can't stop what we're doing just to help him, because there's stuff that I have to do and there's stuff that my lead has to do. So, when we go outside, eventually we just let him scoot around. We'd open up the sandbox because it was still nice enough. And he'd just sit in the sandbox and play in the sandbox the whole time. And he got really good at scooting around. But I miss him. He was a good kid. He came from, the class he came from, 16 watching. Holy cow. Oh, this is awesome. Welcome in, everyone. Oh, 4 people left. There's 12 now. But anyway. Right as I mentioned it. Nope, screw this. I've been spotted. He came from his old classroom before he came to us. Well, now there's 7, so we lost half of those people. Never mind. But, he came from a classroom where his teacher babied him. He could do no wrong. What great one should you grind for? Well, do you want a serious answer or do you want a silly, goofy answer? Because I'll give you both. Suggestions. Well, what do you like to hunt? And welcome in. I'll say Juner. I'm sorry, I don't know how to pronounce that. Nothing yet, Bucks.
Yunray 7.
Deer.
You like deer.
You like deer. Well, you probably won't like tar, pheasant, or fox. Look at these level 1s and see if any of these are worth anything. Yeah, Kev, I got you. Ooh, oh, that's a level 2. Never mind. You already have 2 Great One Fallow.
Go for a mule deer
Mule
or
deer are
whitetail
pretty good. Whitetail are pretty good. I would
or
stay
red
away
deer.
from red. I'd stay away from red deer until they decide to. Until they give them the fix.
I'm kind of curious about what it's going to be.
I think they're giving us red deer variants rather than just the 4 racks with vines. Now that should be a variant on its own. But which map is best for mule deer? I would say this one right here, Rancho. So mule deer, they're only on like this half of the map. My mule deer I've got set up on this lake. This side of this lake is really good, so I'm set up over here so I can shoot across the lake. These, I don't have very good zones in these parts, so I'm working on managing those down. I've got a really good zone right here. These 2 lakes have good zones. I've got a big zone right here, a zone here, a zone here, and a zone here. I don't think there's any up there. Mule deer on Rancho because they have the least amount of drink zones for each mule deer. I'm terrible. Just like that, I go into a new topic. Oh, whitetail. Anything good? Yes, they are easy to age in. One of my good friends, he got his Great One mule deer on Rancho in a solo zone that he hadn't checked in a whole bunch of rotations. He had never been a fan of counting kills, and I don't count kills either on my grinds. I'll count rares, trolls, and diamonds just to see because I like that info. But to me, counting kills just it messes with your head because you see everybody else. Oh, I got this great one in 300 kills. I got this great one in 500 kills. I got this one in 5,000 kills. Oh, I got this one in 20 kills. You know, it's always different. It's all RNG. What fallow variants do you have? That's to know. You gotta tell us. You can't just come in and say you have 2 Great One fallow and not tell us what they are. And are they your favorite variants? Is there a variant that you don't have? Is there a rack or a fur that you don't have that you really want? You got your fox at 220? Bro! I can only imagine. I have not started fox. Been a while since you got them. That's okay. I have 4 great ones. I have a mule deer, I have a bear, I have a fallow, and I have a red deer. The fallow is the painted. The painted looks kind of piebaldish. It's got the black spots on it, and it's got a spoon rack. And the spoon rack is kind of plain. Not many. Excuse me. Not many brow tines. Not many kickers on the. It's just a very plain, boring looking rack compared to the typical rack. Yeah. Spoon typical. I have it. Let me look. painted bull rack? That might be Irish elk rack. Let me look. I have the... Kevin will be able to offer help too. Kevin, I sent you that invite as well. Let me look.
I sent him an invite too. We're both in the same party, Kevin.
Don't forget me.
Don't forget to send Van an
You're
invite.
already in.
No, I mean in the party. Oh. Never mind.
Oh, to the game?
No, I don't want to be in the
Blade
game. I gotta
silver?
grind money.
You didn't get
For
either.
30,000 to go.
Spoon, saw blade looks really cool. Big rack looks really nice. The Irish elk is my favorite. A lot of people really like hooded. Mocha looks nice. The golden looks okay. I really like the silver and the painted. Those are my two favorites. But everybody's got their own. Well, I don't know if you have it in your state, Ruth, but in my state, we have this unique opportunity called Teach. What it is you fill out the application, and more than enough times you get accepted. It's just a scholarship grant. You get money to pay for classes, your supply. They give you a bonus. The only kicker is you have to stay employed at your current school or district or building. So I can't sign a contract and then go work at a different school. The Fox was Blood Moon. That's awesome, King Crab. I think you're bullshit. Welcome in, Kev.
Howdy, Kevin.
Howdy.
Big rack whitetail. I have whitetail set up right now, but it's on kind of I don't want to say a shit map, but I like the map. I've got my whitetail set up on, drumroll please,
Boom, boom.
Mississippi. Oh dear. Yeah. Killed 6,000 bucks and gave up. Yeah. Were you counting your kills, or are you just guessing that it's close to 6,000? Honestly, King Crab, the alligators are not a problem on my... I was counting 6278. Oh, man. Well, what map are you on? Not that the map really matters, but, what map are you on? One of my good friends, Cayman, some of you might know this, some of you might not. He set up the new feeders on Mississippi. It was Reventuli. That's a good map for those whitetail. My good friend Cayman set up I like Parquet, it's not a grinding map. It's not a grinding map. I recommend setting up on Rancho for whitetail. They're on most of the map. There's a couple spots where they're not. I need to answer one person at a time and not jump back and forth. It's my only nitpick. But we'll get it. So anyway, he set up the new feeders on whitetail. He's like 3,000 into his whitetail on Rancho. He got a great one on Mississippi with the feeders in less than 200 kills. He was not counting. Cayman was not counting his kills. But because he got it so quickly, he guessed that it's less than 200 kills. He had no dimes, no trolls, and he had a rare spawn with it. He had a melanistic spawn with it. I have Mississippi set up for whitetail just at the lakes. The feeders are awesome. I have my feeders, I can show you guys here later, but I have my feeders set up on Verhonga for, I keep saying pronghorn, for springbok. I've got them all set up. It's perfect. I've got springbok at all times of the day. There isn't a time of day where I don't have springbok at those feeders. But along with those springbok, I get rabbits, I get wildebeest, I get gemsbok, and I have one that has kudu because it's close to a kudu drink zone. Or it's close. I guess it's close to a kudu feed zone too. But they're in such good spots. I love where they're set up at. Like, it's perfect. Could not be better. So perhaps when we're done destroying Putz's map here, we can go take a look. Oh, see you, Bucks. Thanks for letting me come to your map and steal your diamonds. Have you done a moose grind? I have not. I'm kind of scared. I love hunting moose. Absolutely love hunting moose. That river in Medved, up and down that river, I love it for everything. I love it for bears, lynx, musk deer. I love it for wolves. I love it for moose. I just don't think I have it in me to set up a moose grind. Oh, shoot. Well, hello there. And honestly, I can't say that I ever will set up a moose grind. The moose look awesome. They are one of my favorite great ones. They look really good. But they are not one of my top 5 favorite looking great ones. They're my top 3. They're not in my top 3. They're in my top 5, but they're not in my top 3. And I'll give you my top 3. My top 3 favorite looking great ones before the wolves came out are the pheasant, the fox, and the tar. There's one over there, but I can't spot it. The pheasant, the fox, and the tar. Not everybody complains about the tar because they don't have drink zones. But just like every other zone, once you get set up, I've got my tar on Tararoa, and it's easy. Once you get them set up, it's like a hot knife in butter. Exactly. So many people hate on them. They are such a good hunt. Someone who rates pheasants. They're really, I'll honestly, they're really easy to set up. Well, they're not easy to set up, but they're really easy to grind. They are very fun. So I have one spot on my Tararoa tar grind where they're just like there's 5 zones in one spot. It's perfect. It didn't start out that way. It started out I had 2 zones in that spot. Well, now I have 5 zones, or I had 5 zones. So I can pop into the tent. I'll shoot 2 out of one zone. I'll get 2 out of the zone in front of me. I'll get 1 out of the zone way back beyond. And then I've got 2 on the other side of the mountain. And I'll look down. After I shoot those ones, I won't go pick them up yet. I'll move down to another blind, shoot 2 out of one zone, and shoot another 2 out of the other zone. It's perfect. 3 of those 5 herds are all males too. And I always got respawns in those spots. It worked so well. It was so perfect. And oh, that's a big 4. We're shooting that one. 189 max? Heck yeah, I'm shooting a 205 max. Putz, you have awesome sheep.
Well, I don't hunt them.
That's fair. Yeah, I can't, like, and for whatever reason, got your record whitetail earlier. Nice. What was it? I've got a couple 271 whitetail. And I know where I got them from, too. One came from Mississippi, one came from Reventuli, and one came from New England. 271.67. Nice. My other highest was 169. Damn. Heck of an upgrade, man. There's a couple over there. Yeah, I've got a couple 271 whitetail, but I can't get anything bigger than a 271. Ruth, I'm going to go back to what you were saying earlier. I would 100% say it's worth it. Talk to your principal, your supervisor, somebody. 183 on a level 4. Let's go. Yeah, I'll say wolf are a top 5. They're just not a top 3. Pheasant, tar, and fox. For me. And the wolf look awesome. They really do. I digress. Okay, let's keep. 269. That's still a nice, very nice upgrade, man. There's a 2. Might be a 2 that we have to take. I don't think we'll be able to find a level 1 that was as big as the other one we found earlier. Scarborn. I'll have to say Scarborn is my favorite of the wolves. It was the one that stuck out to me the most. Like that silver and red. And I understand a lot of people did not like the look of it. I completely understand. Let's see. What was my level 2? What do I have a level 2? 3, 4, 1, 5, 3. I don't have a level 2 yet. So we'll take this level 2. Yeah, Scarborn is probably my favorite. Fox? Wolf. You liked Vanguard only when it was Halloween? That's fair. Dude, it was like the werewolves from the Hunter Classic. Got a 303. Let's take him out. Careful. I gotta be careful. I might shoot the water again. Got him. Well, thank you, man. Appreciate you stopping in. Feel free to come back anytime. I'll be here. Don't know how long I'll be here for. Probably till at least 11 o'clock, maybe midnight. We'll see. But dude, go get some great ones. Go get that great one mule deer set up. Ruth, I was gonna say, so that's if there's your peers are always gonna tell you to go further. Your coworkers are always gonna tell you to, yeah, go for it. We just needed a level 2. Ruth, I was gonna say, so my state has an organization where you just fill out the application, and more often than not, you'll get accepted. And it's just like a regular scholarship, you know. Put's time is about up. If you wouldn't mind resetting.
Sure thing.
Look and see if your state, Ruth, has a scholarship to get you to go back to school. Because if you don't do it now, you're never gonna do it. Everybody says it, but it's true. I should have went back at the start of this past school year, but I never did. I just didn't do it, and now I'm starting to regret it. And I know if I don't do it now, I'm never gonna do it. Oh, I did want to tell y'all, you get your health under control. Well, I'll tell that in a minute. What happened, Ruth? Everything okay? Ooh. Let's go, Van.
I think it was a band thing, but I'm not sure if I even hit it.
Oh, what the
Female.
hell? You're not even hunting, right? Well, you don't have the gun yet, do you?
No, I gotta hunt crocs so I can get that gun.
Nah. Fair point.
I got another 20,000 to go. Don't worry, I'm gonna hum. My map's unchecked,
You should open it up.
basically. Maybe after I get the gun. Get it here in about, I don't know, 20, 30 minutes.
Good, Ruth. Well, I've got one at each level now. Check the group and see if anybody's got any other submissions. There is not. Y'all are a talkative bunch. Holy cow. I can barely keep y'all contained.
Oh, I'm sorry about that.
Simmer down now, putz. Come on. Kevin, how are you doing today? You been better? It's because you're talking to me. Mm-hmm. Okay, I need to look through and see. I need to actually focus on what I'm doing. Yeah, what the hell, Ruth? Screw you and your darn ice cream. Okay, let's see. What can we improve on? Can definitely improve on our level 2. If I could read that, that would be even better. You know what? Let's just do this. Instead of trying to look at a tiny little screen. 113 on R2. Brad, what is up, dude? Good to see ya. 183 on our level 4. 158 on our level 3.
So what are you trying to get? The biggest level 1?
We're trying to get the biggest out
Or
of
the
each
smallest?
level.
The biggest at each level.
Yes. Okay. Let's look now. So our level 1 is pretty much as big as it's gonna get. I don't see myself or anybody really being able to get a bigger level 1 unless it's a male. Our level 3, we're sitting really good right now. We've got a 150 level 3. We've got a 180 level 4.
There's a 165 to 197 level 4.
What was our level 2 at? 113?
There's a 180 max. 171 max for level 3.
Favorite ice cream? There's a herd. Just a small little herd. Oh gosh, Ruth, you're making me think. There is a creamery near me. It's been here for like 40 years. It's like 20 minutes away. It's in a different town. They make their own. So they have a family farm, and they make their own cheese. They make their own butter. They make all that stuff, cheese curds and whatnot. It's so good. Well, with that cream, they also make their own ice cream. And so, they have. I'll have to look at the flavors. With that ice cream, they also make ice cream pies for the holidays. Let me go look and see what they have. And they also rotate stuff all the time. And there's another place near me. Same thing, but the guy doesn't have his own creamery. He just buys Blue Bunny ice cream and he just buys Blue Bunny ice cream and sells that. Oop. But my favorite flavor that he carries there is this lemon cheesecake. Now, I am a sucker for lemon flavored stuff. I absolutely love it. It's my favorite. You bring me lemon cookies, I will fall in love right there. Let me see what the other place has on rotation. Ice cream pies? Yeah, for sure. If I can send them on Discord. If I remember to, I might forget. They had cinnamon ice cream and pumpkin spice ice cream for the fall flavors. Ice cream pies. It's pie time. Our Thanksgiving ice cream pies are officially open for pre-order. This year we're bringing back two holiday favorites, black raspberry cheesecake and French silk. Mind you, these are made with ice cream. Leftover cream from the ice cream making process. My favorite ice cream from them it's a strawberry. What is it called? Oh, it's like a strawberry sorbet, and it feels like I'm eating it's so just it's so good. They also had banana cream pie ice cream. Okay. On Halloween, here's what they posted. Here's what we're scooping today. Cinnamon, pumpkin spice, banana cream pie, butter pecan, old-fashioned cookie dough, birthday cake, mint chocolate chip, Swiss chocolate chip, vanilla bean, Dutch chocolate, coffee Oreo, strawberry cheesecake, cookies and cream, the peaches and cream. Peaches and cream is real good. The salted caramel, and the strawberry sorbet. That strawberry sorbet, I think, is my favorite. And it's always there when I go. I used to go all the time after kickball. I'm not big on bananas either, but I think their banana pie ice cream is pretty good. Here I am looking through a Facebook page trying to figure out what ice creams this place has on. Does it have a pie crust? Yeah. It's got a whole pie crust and everything. You know, It'd make my life easier if I just went to photos and looked through their photos. That black raspberry, that looks so good. Let's see. Gosh, they have their own milk too. I didn't even know that. I figured they would.
Goober kitty. You got into a spider web, didn't you? Sticky.
Oh well, that's okay. I ain't gonna be able to find it. Oh well. Yeah, Ruth, I'll find you on Discord and I'll send them on Discord. Yeah, it's good stuff. It is real good stuff. Anytime you can find just a local cream, like there's a couple around here making ice cream pie. Ruth, I made ice cream bread a couple years ago. 2 years ago? Had to have been 2 years ago. Yeah, it was 2 years ago. 2.5 years ago. Something like that. I'm dead serious. I think we're friends on Discord. You think? So you're not my friend on Discord. Is that what you're saying? Gosh, Ruth. I thought we were friends. Yeah. Ice cream bread. It's more like a yeah, it's quite dense. So what you do is you buy full fat ice cream, and it's like I can't remember the exact recipe. I'd have to look it up. But it's like a cup and a half to 2 cups of ice cream, full fat ice cream. So like Haagen-Dazs, you can do it with any Haagen-Dazs flavor, which is what I did it with. I did it with vanilla. You do have to let it melt a little bit so it mixes better with the flour. And then you add baking powder, I believe. If it's not baking powder, it's the other one. It's baking soda. Then you add some flour and mix it all together. And then you put it like in a bread pan. You top it with sprinkles so the sprinkles will melt on top and it looks real pretty. It's so good. But it's really dense. It's really, and by itself, it's good. Welcome back, E-Man. But we're talking about baked goods. You might want to leave, E-Man. We're having a
Is it
heated
kind of like
discussion.
bread? Is it kind of like bread pudding,
Oh gosh, no.
but cold?
No. Well, and then you bake it. You bake it in the oven, and it turns all spongy and, but it's dense. It's really good with a cream cheese frosting, and I like cream cheese frosting. I hate cheesecake. I'm not a fan of cheesecake, but I like cream cheese frosting. I could put that on. That's a monster level 3. It might be really good with coffee. I'll have to try it with a couple different flavors. Gosh, I could have a whole. I could be posting all my recipes on YouTube.
Cooking with pickle.
Not pickles. We're not going to use pickles in this. But yes, with pickle.
The Chimichanga Cooking Channel.
I don't even like chimichangas. Why'd you name your, like, that's my PlayStation account, folks. Why'd you name yourself Chimichanga? I don't know. I was thinking of Deadpool when I created it, so I thought, Chimichanga sounds good. We'll roll with that. Reason I'm going so slow is because I know there's a pack of them on the other side of this. A pack. See? Choo choo, choo choo. Cooking is so much. It really is, man. A couple weeks ago, I made. So I'm really bad at buying like expensive food. Like we're talking big old porterhouse steaks, and then leaving them in the freezer for 6 to 8 months, and then finally deciding, oh hey, I'm gonna make these. I'm gonna make these tonight. And so, like, one Friday night, I finally decided, like, I had bought them early this year, like January, February time. Like 3 weeks ago, I finally took them out. Oh, yeah. Took them out of the freezer and put them on the counter so they could thaw. So we could eat them. My dad goes, "What are you doing?" I'm taking these steaks out. So I'm hungry. I want to eat them today. Oh. What do you want to eat with them? I don't know, maybe some potatoes. Dad, go to the store and get lobster tail. So he went to the store, he got some lobster tails, and we had a banger of a lunch. We had mashed potatoes, fresh green beans. Fresh green beans. We had mashed potatoes, lobster tail, porterhouse steak. The steak was cooked perfectly, and porterhouse steak is one of those steaks that's really hard to cook because on one side is the New York strip, and on the other side of the bone is the filet mignon. And because the muscle fibers are different in each one, they cook differently because they're also a different thickness. So, like the skirt steak is going to cook so much faster than the skirt. The strip steak is going to cook faster than the fillet, or vice versa. I can't remember. One's going to cook faster than the other. Ruth, here's how I make my mashed potatoes. My mashed potatoes are thebomb.com. So here's what I do. I leave the skins on. The skins ain't gonna hurt you. It adds a little bit of texture into them, which honestly, in today's day and age in food and in the culinary world, texture is a big thing. A lot of people judge stuff based on its texture. You have a good texture, not a great flavor, or if you have great flavor and no texture, it's kind of weird. Great texture and no flavor, it's also kind of weird. If you can combine the two to have great texture and great flavor, you'll be sold. That's why, like porterhouse steaks. I kid you not, when I made those porterhouse steaks, they took me 20 minutes each to make. With venison, though, E-Man, I mean, I get your point. With venison, if you cook it over medium rare, it's gonna be tough. I completely get your reasoning. I totally understand it. But those parasites will turn you into a man. No, don't eat those parasites. That's not good for you.
Gotta help you lose weight.
Hell yeah, it will. Make you sicker than hell.
Sicker than hell, yeah.
Master Chef? Nah. I ain't a master chef. I'm just a pickle. Putz, what is your favorite food to cook?
My favorite food to cook is actually the lasagna. 5 to 6 different cheeses in it.
Oh,
It's got ricotta, Velveeta,
Velveeta?
American,
American?
provolone, and mozzarella. Yeah, American.
Wow. Ruth, I was gonna tell you.
And then
Here's. Sorry, go ahead.
and then it
I'm
goes in
going
the
down
oven,
this way.
and then it gets right before it's done. You sprinkle Parmesan cheese all over the top of it. Then you stick it back up in there, and it browns it pretty good.
That's why you
And then you
didn't put
pull it out and you
Parmesan
serve it.
cheese in it beforehand, because you wait till the end. Oh, man.
Yes. Yeah, you put onions and tomatoes, tomato pieces or whatever, diced for the sauce. And then you could use whatever meats you want. I've done some with sausage. I've done some with ground beef. And I've done some with a mix of ground beef and venison.
Venison lasagna?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man.
And that's usually what I do for Christmas time. About the only time I make it.
There's one dish that I've been wanting to make forever. It's called timpano. What it is it's lasagna on crack. Not really. Kinda. So what it is, rather than it being baked in a sheet pan in a casserole dish, and you could probably make it just the same way. You take pasta and meatballs, and you make a fresh Italian tomato sauce, sausage, scrambled eggs, hard-boiled eggs, which people say are weird. I've never made it, but I really want to. I just don't have the tools to make it yet.
What?
Timpano.
Hard-boiled eggs?
No, yeah, I can't make I can't make hard-boiled eggs. I don't have a stove or a pot or eggs or water or heat.
Oh.
Living in a shack.
Oh, the campfire. And so
Locked up
Alrighty.
by my side.
you layer it like a lasagna. Like you start off, and I want to put goulash in it. I love goulash, but you start out with like a layer of spaghetti sauce in the bottom. Oh, hey, what are you doing? Anything good? Nope. But you take it and you layer it in there, eggs, sausage links. Do not slice them. Links. You can put pasta itself in there and make, like I said, goulash. Pile it in there, and then you get like a cast iron Dutch oven, and you make your own pasta dough because you need a sheet that's big enough, and there's nowhere on planet Earth except maybe Italy that you're going to be able to buy a big sheet of pasta that's uncut. So you need to make your own pasta dough so you can put it down into the pot before you start layering stuff in. Once you have everything put in there, you fold it all on top, trim off whatever excess, do whatever you want with the excess, and then you bake it. And everything has to be cooked, because if you leave it all uncooked, it's going to take like a whole day to cook. But you throw it all in there, cover it up with the excess pasta, so it's like encased in pasta dough. Let it brown up, and then when it's done, you take it out of the oven and you flip it over onto like a cutting board, and you cut it like a cake or a pie. You cut a big old slice out of it. Oh man. I gotta have it now. What? I'm gonna do this. Let's change that. Let's go top right. Uncooked chicken strips, mix together egg and sprinkle your favorite seasonings. And dip it through the egg and for the dry. That's what my mom used to do. When she made chicken strips when we were little, she would use Ritz crackers. If you want a better flavor but don't want to sacrifice texture, Ruth, use Frosted Flakes for your breading. Leave the Parmesan in there, leave everything the same, but exchange the Ritz crackers for Frosted Flakes. Just a nice mixture of probably a 50-50 mixture of, I'm telling you, Ruth, the Frosted Flakes give it a nice sweet flavor. Missing out, Ruth. I'm telling you. Telling you, Frosted Flakes is the way. However, when my mom makes them, she overcooks the heck out of them, so it's dry, stringy chicken. It's while the outside is delicious, the Ritz are nice and already salted, so you don't have to add any salt into your seasoning mixture. Maybe some pepper, cayenne, garlic, onion powder, paprika. But no. That's because Putz died. It's because she just doesn't like everything has to be well done. Like even steak. Like when I make prime rib, she won't eat prime rib. She'll eat prime rib if it's cooked well done. But just not if it's medium rare, which is what I cook it to, which is what everybody should cook it to. And that's how it should be cooked to, no matter what. She just doesn't like it. And I get it. Everybody's entitled to have their food exactly. It can be well done and moist. Yes, it can. It absolutely can. But at that point, then you gotta spend so much time making a marinade or a brine, and then it just loses its. Then it just loses its. Yeah, then it just loses its flavor. Put's time is up. If you'd like to reset time for us.
Oh, it didn't kill me.
Mmm.
Oh, you like my tent that I put up there, huh?
Oh yeah, it's in a really good spot. Ruth, beer can. No, you don't put a bottle of Pepsi, you goofball. You take, or you can do any other pop. I've seen Dr. Pepper. You can use a beer can, like Budweiser. And what you do is you like set it on top. You put the can in the smoker or on the grill, and then you like put the chicken on top of it. Yeah, beer can chicken. It's really good. Oh, who was I? I might have been talking about this with you, Putz, but what was it? Gosh, now I can't think of it. What was it?
I have no idea.
Oh, Putz, what was it? Why don't you know this? um. Oh, we were talking about cake, because going back to pastries. The best cake I was gonna go back to mashed potatoes. Okay, I'll go back to mashed potatoes for Ruth, and then we'll talk about cake. So mashed potatoes. There's a YouTube creator who has his own seasoning line. There's a couple of them, but this specific one I really like. I thought, you know what? I like his videos. We'll try it. It's Kuso. Chef Kuso, Jack Mancuso. Kuso Cuts, however you want to say it. He's got his own seasoning line, and half of his seasonings are named after earthly substance. So he's got seasonings called dirt, gravel, dust, grass. He's got a hot sauce called lava. He's got a barbecue sauce called mud. Oh, I love those seasonings. I bought like the starter 6-pack of them once upon a time, and I thought, these are great. I love these seasonings. These are the only seasonings I'm ever going to use. And to this day, some 2 years later, they're still the only seasonings I use. Occasionally, there might be something different, but I always, even like my pizza that I had tonight, I put dust, which is a barbecue seasoning on it, because it's a meat lover's pizza. Sausage, bacon, pepperoni, Canadian bacon, ham, salami. His grass is like an Italian seasoning. It's got rosemary, thyme, a lot of herbs. Dirt is charcoal based, or activated charcoal. So it's got a lot of like a lot of black pepper in it too. Did need a little grass. And you have to tell people you're talking about seasonings, not actual grass or dirt or mud. But they're so good. There's so many different seasonings out there, and his are all natural. There's no seed oils. There's no added salt or sugar. Maple bourbon is one of my favorites of his. It's highly underrated on a steak. It's really good on chicken tenders. Like, you get yourself some homemade chicken tenders, you melt some butter in a pan, you put a bunch of maple bourbon. You got maple bourbon butter, you can douse that shit on all your chicken, and oh my god, it's so good. He's got a hot honey seasoning too. It's all really good. It's like Frank's Red Hot. I put that shit on everything.
Hey, have you ever used Frank's Red Hot with anything like bread, like fish or chicken?
I have not.
That's really good too.
Is it?
You do that. That's really good.
Sweet.
I put it on my ice cream.
Oh. You know, that would kind of cancel out
Whatever.
because the dairy kind of cancels out the hot,
It's not
spicy
really that
from...
hot either. So
Well,
like, yeah, it'd be
you
like,
know what I mean, though.
yeah, like
Nah,
spicy is.
that's what I wait for
Yeah.
whenever I'm on the pooper. Come on, ice cream.
Mm.
Some chocolate soft serve coming your way.
Eat a whole bunch of spicy foods.
I love spicy food, but I have a terrible tolerance for it.
Hello, Miss Moody. You didn't have to. I'm just doing a backup stream for Mr. Pickle.
I'll be right back. I need to throw my stuff in the dryer.
Alright. Bye,
Ooh, I got
Van. We'll
that
see you
gun.
later. I know that sucker looks melanistic. I don't think it is. Oh, it's not. Now that he's got some light on him. Rum told me how to do it, and I have to do it from the computer. So I
What's
just
that?
haven't done it yet. I just have to go do that, and then you guys can raid me. And I just never get one. Maybe I save a bunch of money from the holidays, and once I get my big holiday bonus, then I can go out and get myself a...
Well, you got about $300.
Yeah, just about.
That's about all you need for. I mean, it's an older PC, but it's what I'm using for streaming.
That's just it. I don't need a big PC. Just a small
No,
laptop will
right.
get me.
Well, what I'm using for streaming is an Aspire 3, Acer Aspire 3. It comes with a Ryzen or Ryzen 5, 32 gigs of RAM, and Windows 10 or 11. Well, might as well get one with Windows 11 on it. But that's all you need. And then just get a capture card and a USB-C. Plug it in, and away you go.
Do I plug it into the PS5 or do I plug it into my
No,
screen?
the capture card goes into the computer.
Oh,
The HDMI out from your PS5 goes into the capture card.
okay. I gotcha.
But in order to get voice out of the PS5 onto your stream, you gotta go to your settings and have your sound, all sound, go through HDMI port. So that's how you get everybody's voices coming through your stream whenever you're using computer, rather than sending it through your headset.
Okay, I gotcha.
And then if you could do Discord on it too, there's just a little bit more stuff involved with that to get Discord to come out through.
Okay.
You want a pretty decent headset and microphone.
Mm-hmm.
Like for me talking to you, all I have is a microphone hooked up to my PlayStation 5. So that way
I'm
you
back.
could hear me. And then I have my headset mic on for my stream.
Gotcha. Okay.
279. Is that's max weight for one of these?
Bye, Kevin.
279 to 315 is max. I think.
Max weight.
Yeah.
Get better soon, Kevin. Appreciate you popping in and at least talking a little bit. That was nice of you.
Options.
Ruth, I was gonna finish talking about my mashed potatoes, and then I was gonna talk about my cake. So, mashed potatoes, Kuso seasoning. I recommend cowboy butter. It's got garlic, it's got butter in it, dehydrated butter, garlic, butter, salt. It's got red peppers, green peppers in it, like it's like bell peppers. So it adds that kind of flavor. It's so good. Once again, it's like Frank's Red Hot. I put that shit on everything, and I really do, or did, because now I'm out. I really did put that shit on everything. It's so good on chicken strips, fries. I highly recommend with cowboy butter. Um, what else? I don't like cream
I'll tell
cheese,
you a
Ruth.
recipe for breaded fish for that stuff.
Oh, absolutely. Oh, it's so good. There's a
Dude,
coconut rum one that he has too. That one's really good on like fried fish.
get
It's nice and sweet.
Cajun breading and bread
Oh
it
my
up with that
gosh.
Frank's.
He just came out with a
Really
Cajun
good.
seasoning too. He also came out with a chipotle raspberry seasoning. Ruth, I wish I was kidding. It's so good. Ruth, you gotta order them. So anyway, Ruth, cake. The best chocolate cake I've ever had came from one of my substitute teachers when I was 10, 11, like 5th or 6th grade. Yeah, 10 or 11. Me will have no monies if I keep spending. It's just money. Look, it grows on trees. What do you think all this green stuff is? These are not. This money hurts. See? Ouch, 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 ouch. There's an outpost over here I should get to. How much is your apartment? If you're living in the big city, I could see it being like, what, $1,500? I don't want to share that. That's okay. I'm just messing with you, Ruth, but... There's cheaper apartments out there, Ruth. There ain't nothing in there. There's about one more weight to check. That is it. Check it though, it's kind of a pain in the butt to get to. Ruth, I just sent you a picture of those pies that we were talking about earlier. The ice cream pies. That's the black raspberry or cherry. I can't remember what it was called. Who you calling a boy, Ruth? What the hell? I'm not a boy. I'm a pickle. I'm just a pickle. I need no sympathy. Because I'm sinking. Anyway, the brine flows. Doesn't really matter to me. Come on, everybody. To me.
He's just a poor boy from a poor family.
He's just a poor pickle from a poor pickle jar.
Bearing
Hi,
his
Sam.
life for his generosity.
His life for his monstrosity. Rolling in my eyes. Rolling in my eyes? Rolling my eyes. Oh, Ruth, you love us. Admit it. Alright, bye, Sam. Thanks for popping in. I wonder where Miss Moody is. She said she was going to stop by, and she just still... I mean, she did stop by. She said she was going to join us. Moody's
I have
a
no
liar.
idea.
She texted me
She
a whole
did
bunch today.
She did stop by on mine about 10 minutes ago.
She did at mine, too. She was texting me all day. Hey, when are you going to stream tonight? What are you doing tonight? What are you going to be doing on the game? What are you going to be streaming? Like, pause. I'm at work. I'll be hunting tonight. Oh, what do you be hunting? The desert bighorn. Oh, is that for your? What are you hunting those for? What are you I don't think I can do that. You can. It's really easy.
I just shot a monster.
A monster.
Level 4.
Ooh.
I gotta find.
What was his estimate?
Killed him. This guy's even up to 197.
Ooh, that's a nice one.
I killed a good level 3 too. His estimate was up to 171.
Nice. A lot of those big level 3s are scoring kind of close to the... Excuse me. Kind of close to the bottom.
Yeah, he had decent curls, so I'm kind of hoping, but you never know. Probably 50s, I'd say. I don't think he's really that big. Gotta find him.
Sam, go to bed. Might be something else hiding back in there. Oh, there was another one. Just the one.
There. Let's see.
What is our level 2 at? Let's see. 113. Oh, that's going to be a bigger one anyway.
160.
My biggest level 2 is a 113. This level 2's minimum is a 112.
I'm gonna go ahead and use this one.
So I've said it before already, folks. But this week's challenge, we're after desert bighorn sheep. We are looking for one at each level. You don't have to have one at each level, but that's going to increase your chances of winning. Oh, I love when they flop over. So right now, I've got all levels covered. I've got a level 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So right now, we're just trying to improve on them. And if I find another level 5, great. If I don't, that's okay. We got our level 5 really quickly at the beginning of last stream.
183.
That's a bit... On a level 3?
On a 4.
Oh, on a 4? What was
Yeah,
mine?
I'm not gonna keep that one.
What was my level 4? 183 is my level 4.
They get bigger than that.
Yeah, I'd like a... that might be as big as I'm going to get for now.
Let me check up here.
I'm going to go find a multiplayer map here in a little bit.
I'll open my map up.
If you really want to, go for it. I'll hop in there.
But you're welcome to join too. I just gotta hop over there here in a second.
Okay. I'm
It's
not
pretty much in search.
doing anything in the
Cool.
comp or anything. Just pretty much
That's alright.
spotting.
Shoot what you want. That's how I feel. No. I'm gonna go start that.
Oh, he's slightly bigger. He's a 114. We will take him. Not by much, but it's an improvement. 114.75. 158 is a level 3. Dakota, I managed to bring a bunch of new people. I say a bunch, but like 5 new people into the group.
Seen that.
They all came from Reddit.
Good. It's open.
Sweet. I'll finish checking this lake. That's all she wrote on this one. I want to do that. That's the lake I got my diamond from. You bastard.
Ooh, that's a good level 2.
Oh yeah?
Up to 123.
Ooh. What's his
Going
minimum?
after him. And most of this stuff is unsearched, so I don't know what's really out here. Could be a big 5 on this map somewhere. I just don't know where. I played this for mule deer mostly. Mule deer and
I see that.
like.
You do have a lot of bighorn zones, so I'm not even gonna. I'll go find a multi. That's okay.
I'll probably hop over a little bit too. I am gonna shoot this too though. Dirt. Do I like this gun?
303.
Bought it. Or over there.
Oh man. It's another one of these goofy night servers. Oh. I dauntless. Actually, I'll stay here. I want collared peccary again. all honesty, I can probably use my mule deer grind setup to go and get one of these boogers. Another one of these boogers. Boogers? Yep. If you haven't done so already, be sure to hit like, click subscribe, and turn on notifications. That way you can stay up to date every time Pirate Pickle drops a new video and goes live. And folks, we are like 425 subscribers away from getting memberships. So we got ways to go. Come on, call your friends. Tell them to get their butts over here. This is prime time action right here, folks. Alright, let's see what we got for peccary. Picklebot needs retirement. Shut up, R-Dub. Get your butt in this voice chat. Say it to me like a man. You wimp. Holy cow. Look at them all. Look at all those peccary. Alright. Beware. RW
Hi,
is
Mr. Chopper.
coming.
You know, Pickle has a channel up now, too.
Chopper!
Upper.
What's up, dude?
It's the mighty
Mr.
Orgro.
RW?
This'll be a sneak peek
You need to do
of
this.
what I am going to stream next.
Just like and
After
subscribe.
Pickle leaves.
Wow. Thanks, R-Dub.
Really?
Be Subnautica.
He's over there drinking Pepsi. Burp too much.
Yeah.
Oops, wrong button.
Level 3 female. There's one level 4
Be
in
this
this whole
one.
mix.
Was he?
Yeah, his channel is there's a good question. I'm not sure how to put them channels in my chat yet.
Here, I got you. If I'm a mod in your channel, I think.
I think so.
So what I can do, I will grab my link. I'll head over to yours. There you go, Chopper. There's mine. Just started this past week. So we're brand new. Or I guess we started last week, didn't we?
I think so, yes. We tried getting it about a month ago.
Damn, that's an
So.
even bigger too.
Alright, these peccaries suck. There's nothing worthwhile.
Just, I was doing a backup for Mr. Pickle, and it seems like his is being stable right now.
Well, it won't anymore, because you mentioned something. Thanks, Putz.
Oh, it's not all that bad.
What is that? Oh, it's a pronghorn.
5, 6.
Molly Hatchet. Oh my gosh, Chopper's in the stream. Say hello to Chopper, everybody. We gotta make that happen.
I'll take out this guy.
Chopper, I'm in a great mood tonight. I'm in a slightly sarcastic mood. I hope that's okay. Hey everybody, it's Chopper. If you haven't taken a look at Chopper's channel, go do so. Chopper's got some cool stuff. He's got a lot of collabs going on. That's awesome, man. What all have you done, Chopper? You've done with Lady Legend, you've been with Pro XCK. Those are the two that I'm most certain of. We'll go for probably about another hour or so. Half hour to an hour, maybe. Maybe I'll stop just before 11:15 or so. Yeah, we'll go about another half hour. I'll put us at 11:15. That will give me time to submit all of my Desert Bighorn, my 1 through 5. If you want to join the group, the link is at the top. This week's challenge is to get a Desert Bighorn. Did I say pronghorn? A Desert Bighorn at each level 1 through 5. Chopper, I would offer to collab with you, but I'm not big enough to have a collab with you yet. Maybe one day when Pickle becomes a big household streamer. That's a long ways away. All these people keep joining the map and then they keep leaving because they see it's nighttime. Love it. I'm the only goofy bastard that'll sit here and hunt in the night. That's awesome. I'm glad it's all working out well for you. I think the one that really surprised, I don't want to say surprised me, but the one where I'm like, whoa, Chopper and this person are collabing was the one with Pro XCK, the first one. It was like a Sunday afternoon, I think. It was really, that was a good one. I can't for the life of me remember what you guys were doing on that one. But that's okay. That is awesome, dude. Congrats on that. That's awesome. That's probably, I think, me personally, I think that's the coolest thing about YouTube and the gaming community, because there's so many people in this community, especially Call of the Wild. Like, you never know who's going to be streaming next. You never know what kind of content they're going to do. And like I just said, there's so much. There's so much to do in the game. Oh, man, that's unfortunate. Exactly. You never know who's watching. Oh my gosh, Chopper's watching my stream. Oh my god. Nah, dude, you've come a long way. You really have. We all remember when you were just this little hole-in-the-wall channel. A couple thousand subs. And now you're at, what, 23,000? My stream, I've only been streaming for a week. Or is that more sarcasm on your part? Just hit 25K? Last I knew you were at 23, so I didn't know if you would hit it yet or not. But that's awesome in its own right, too. And I must say, I must commend you on the Great One Wolf reaction, too. You have my favorite wolf reaction so far. The complete and just the utter shock. Like, oh, there's my charcoal melon. Holy, oh my, like that's how I react. I'm like, oh my gosh, like that is my favorite Great One reaction ever. It was your Great One.
Hi, K9.
Hi, K9. Sorry, I'm doing better about. I know. I can't remember who I was talking to about that. I was talking to one of the boys about it. Cayman or R-Dub. It might have been R-Dub or Cayman. One of the bunch. But yeah, like you can hear it in your voice. You almost cussed, and that's a genuine reaction too. Hi, K9. Harley Davis left the session. K9, it's me, Putz, and Dakota Van Winkle.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi, K9.
I lurk. I like to lurk. I still try and pop in when I can. I don't eat very often, but
I watch. I do say such stuff every now and then, but I do lurk.
okay.
I do love watching you take your boys out fishing. That's awesome. To me, that's awesome.
That's fun to watch, yeah.
It reminds me of my father when I was young. and we went fishing all the time. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. And your boys will think back, you know, whenever they get older, they will think back and be like, my dad was awesome for doing that. They will. They will. They may not know it now, but they will. I can't do that with my father anymore. Holy cow. Got a whole bunch here now.
Chopper, I love just like on a random week, like we had a random guy in here earlier. We were talking about great ones with, and he was asking all, you know, just asking all sorts of questions. Like, I love that because that's me. I love going around to like little tiny little channels like mine that have, you know, 50 to 75, even 100 subscribers, and just chatting because it gets them excited. Like, oh, somebody's talking to me in the chat. Like, now I have something. I can focus on the game. I can interact with chat. Like, this is great. And being a performer, Chopper, you could understand this too. You being a musician yourself. Like, engagement. It's all about engagement too. You gotta engage with your audience.
Yep. Exactly.
And there are some people, like some small channels I found, where they've got a face cam set up, or like one of them like a VTuber type thing, where their face is covered, so it's not actually them. But you can see them sitting there, and you can see them move around. You can tell when they look at chat. You know, it's... And then they don't talk, but they respond with texts in the chat. To me, that's... If you're nervous, I can completely understand it. I'm surprised I wasn't more nervous than I was when I first streamed, whatever day it was last week, Tuesday or Wednesday.
It's gonna be long. Awesome. Looking forward to that one, Chop.
Oh, I can't wait to see that.
Oh yeah, that'll be really good.
Maybe I'll hit another one with my truck. I'll record that.
It was funny, you guys, the other night we were all talking about running over animals
Yeah.
in room stream. I ended up running over a coon Sunday morning.
Oh, that's right.
You run over a raccoon.
He ran over my... He ran underneath my tire.
Oh.
So
He
you
ran
Stop
right
and
at
pick
me.
it up, throw it in the back of the
I
truck.
was on my way to deer hunting. I had other things on my mind. The deer have been moving even though it's been hot. I've been seeing them. I need to skip away. But the areas that I hunt is like 2,000 acres of national forest. There's just deer everywhere. Just gotta figure out where you want to sit. Or, in my case, climb a tree.
Alright. Well, this will be the last year that I could hunt on the property. Because it's getting sold. The farm is no more.
We got a farm in northern Missouri, but it's too far of a drive for me.
Well,
Man,
I live on the farm, so
yeah.
So you're selling the farm, or are the landowners selling the farm?
My uncle,
Ah,
or should say, the executor of my uncle's estate is selling it. Everything. I have all the tractors though,
mm-hmm.
because they're mine. But the house, the land, that's all going bye-byes.
I think in the future, once I get some money saved up and
RW, you haven't been here all night.
I
Why?
fix my vehicle, I'm going to buy a flintlock muzzleloader to deer hunt with,
Oh,
or
oh.
any alternatives. I think that'd be fun.
It is fun.
And that's in the
You're not
challenge.
you're not left-handed though, are you?
No, I'm right-handed.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that'd
but
be good for you.
still,
I'm
like my grandpa always.
left-handed.
Yeah, I heard that the other night. My grandpa had one. And he hunted with it.
If you're not ready for the flash, then the
I'll have to
boom,
practice.
it'll scare the living bejesus out of you, thinking that it went off already.
No, I might have to practice with it before I take it out. Get accustomed. Like I was telling him, I had 2 deer feet out in front of me yesterday for like 45 minutes at like 65, 70 yards. And for some, with a rifle, like a scoped rifle, I could easily, you know, I just didn't shoot them. I just kind of watched them. It was just a doe and a little one. They weren't really spook anything out of that area yet. That's a pronghorn. What I'm looking for.
Ooh, pronghorn. We can hunt pronghorn. Not like I hunted them enough last week or a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, I have them
Pronghorn.
pretty hard.
Percent for pronghorn. Exactly, Chopper. The minute you stop having fun, yeah, and that's what Rum says too. Like the minute he said, like it's fun for him, it's never gonna be a full time gig for him. Do you think it'll get that way for you, Chop? You think he'll ever run it as a full time gig or not? I know you. You're a teacher. I know you love your job too much to give it up. I do too. I can't give my job up. Excuse me for one moment.
Yep, I understand that. I was watching somebody else's stream on. There's a game called The Last Caretaker, and a dude was streaming it, and I actually typed in his chat that looks pretty good and asked him what are the system requirements for running that game. And he spilled it out. I was like, that's cool. And I told him he sounded like he was down to earth. And then he puts his mods go to my channel and start putting my channel up in his thing. You know, he had, I think he was like on 7,000 subscribers, and then he put mine in there. I was like, dude, don't put my stuff in there. I was like, I understand what you're doing, but for me, I like people to find my channel on their own. And
Mm-hmm.
that's just me. So he had to, he respected it and removed it from chat.
Yeah.
You know, if people, if they want to go to my channel and see what I'm doing or whatever, by all means, that's fine. If you want to sub to it, that's fine by me too. But I don't have a set schedule when I stream or anything like that. If I have time, I'll do it.
Mm-hmm.
But I just, I feel, I feel like, when they do that, you're riding off the coattails of bigger YouTubers, and I'm not all about that. Just like flying, when I was in the military, and I flew so many dignitaries. Um, like before President Bush Jr. was president, he was making his rounds in Georgia, and I was just a private at the time in the military, E3, I think, private first class, and I went to the chow hall and sat at a table because they had other tables blocked off for his entourage whenever he was doing his thing. So I sat at this one table, and then whenever he came in, got his meal, and the officers were um, kind of directing where he should sit. Well, he didn't like that. He walked over to one of the tables and across from me and put his tray down right in front of mine. And one of the officers told me, "Yeah, you need to move." And President-elect Bush says, "No, no, no. You're going to sit there and I'm going to eat with you. I want to know who you are." So I I didn't know what to do. I'm being told by an officer to get up, and he's telling me to stay. I'm sitting at the position of attention. He's like, relax, relax, eat. It's like I put on my pants the same way you do, one leg at a time. I was like, huh, I like that. All right. So we started talking, asked me what I did, where I grew up, the whole 9 yards as far as that goes. And, that was like my second, maybe my second year in the military. And then after everything was done, he got up and he left. 6 years later, I was in Germany, well, Iraq, uh, and right about Thanksgiving time. Yeah, almost a year Or yeah, it was Thanksgiving. We get a mission. Odark Stupid lift off, and then flew to Baghdad International Airport. We didn't know who we were picking up, not until about 5 minutes before the plane landed. We knew who we were picking up. And at the time, it was President Bush. Flew in, he got off the plane, immediately got onto our aircraft, and then lifted off and flew to some disclosed area. And on the flight, I cleared the aircraft up, left, right, and then uh, he's sitting there talking. It's like, there's somebody on this aircraft that I know. You know, and the pilot's sitting there talking. It's like, well, I know it's not me. I've never met you. He's like, nope, it's not you. Other pilot says, no, it can't be me. And then the other crew chief popped up. I don't know anybody. And then all the rest of the crew is like, Tommy? I was like, yes. And he's like, I sat in front of you in the chow hall one time, didn't I? It's like, yes, you did, sir. And it wasn't a face that he recognized. It's the voice that he recognized.
Wow. Really?
From just sitting out and, yeah, he's like, small world. The pilots were so jealous. It's like, how did he know you? And I had to tell them, you know, once we dropped them off and at the location, the pilot sat there. It's like, how do you know you? How does he remember you? Like, I just talked to him like a normal human being. You know, and that one saying, you know, because we flew Tommy Flowers, Colin Powell, you know, Sweet Fly, Toby Keith, Ted Nugent, Kid Rock, just so many. Condoleezza Rice, whatever her name was. General Sanchez. Um, you know, and when I got back to Germany, when my tour was done after Afghanistan and Iraq, the USO put a tour on for Toby Keith and Ted Nugent singing together. And one of my friends from another flight company was like, "Ooh, dude, I wanna talk with Ted Nugent. Bring me with you." I was like, "Okay, come on, let's go." But he was so hyper for, you know, it's like, oh, I get to talk to Ted. Puts our pants on the same way, one leg at a time. But you know, we got to the restaurant and he's just sitting there. He's like, "What do I talk about? What do I say?" I was like, "What do you talk about?" He's like, "Just be normal, you know." I was like, I knew what to say. I was like, you know what? He was from Georgia, and I was from Pennsylvania. And I said, you know what, Travis? My deer are a lot bigger than your deer down in Georgia. Yours are like dogs with antlers. Up here, ours are considered like moose almost. You know, then Ted Nugent started to hear that. He's like, who's talking about hunting? You know, and then one thing led to another. He come over, sat at the table, and started talking to us. And I says, all right, Travis, there you go. Have at it. Start talking. So he got to start talking to Ted Nugent about hunting. And after the whole night got over, he was like, dude, I can't believe I just talked to Ted Nugent about hunting. I was like, dude, it's nothing. He's like, but aren't you excited? I was like, no. He's like, but he's famous. I understand. I look at everybody the same way that they look at us. You know, those level-headed people, not the ones that are egoed up. He's like, I put my pants on the same way they do. One leg at a time. Just like President Bush said whenever he was talking to me when I was probably 20 years old or so. And that stuck with me.
That's awesome.
But that's my little bit.
Yeah.
I'm not famous by any means. I don't want to be famous.
Well,
I can't take all three of these at the same time.
I think that's about as good of a note to end on as any. Got a lot done tonight. We got every single level covered. We got 1 through 5. We got all of them. We got all 5, with our big 5 being 201. I will be back tomorrow night, but before I pull up the Hunter, I might decide to do Slime Rancher. Caster's friends think I'm famous. That's great. Well, to them you are. Well, here's what I can do. I can go grab Caitlin's link, and I can send you guys over there. I don't know how to do that fancy stuff yet, so I will just go grab her link, and then here's what we can do. We can give her a pickle raid, if you guys are up for it. There is a pickle emoji without memberships. Let me come back here. Tomorrow night, I believe I'm helping Lilith get a custom Direct Fest. Thank you very much for tuning in, Chopper. I'll be sure to catch you again. So if anybody is around for Wreckfest tomorrow night, probably around 7, we'll be here. I just gotta confirm with Lilith what time. So I know she said her and her daughter were going to a movie, but she said the movie was earlier, like 4, so she'll be back in time. And if Wreckfest goes real well, then we'll just keep playing Wreckfest all night till we get tired of it. But I will give you guys a link for Caitlin. There we go. Let's go drop some pickles in her chat. Goodbye.
Okay.
Good night, everybody.
Goodbye.